Cypress College Chargers and our home team, your own Palomar College Comets. Fans, we appreciate your attendance today, and the California Community College Athletic Association promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation in supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, discriminatory comments, or other intimidating language or actions relative to sexual orientation, gender identification, race, age, religion, national origin, disability status, or other characteristics directed toward any persons within the venue will not be tolerated and will be grounds for removal from the site of competition. Thank you for your cooperation. And now let's meet the starting lineups for today's ballgame. First, for the visitors, from Cypress College, leading off for the Chargers and playing center field, number 7, Naya Kyle. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 24, Michaela Modis. Batting third, the right fielder, number 11, Carly Parmenter. Batting fourth and playing third base, number 6, Michaela Galides. Batting fifth and playing second base, number 10, Jada Maldonado. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 3, Madeline Winya. Batting seventh, working behind the plate, the catcher, number 4, Tina Payne. Batting eighth, the designated player, number 1, Aaliyah Hill. And batting ninth and playing left field, number 15, Jazzy Lopez. And in the pitching circle today for the Chargers for game 1, number 8, the pitcher, Haley Tucker. The Chargers are coached by Brad Pickler, assisted by Amanda Frama. And Sammy Siebel, Morgan Paul, and Chris Brown. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Palomar College Comets. Leading off and playing third base, number 21, Brianna Lutz. Batting second and playing second base, number 11, Josephine Huberger. Batting third, the first baseman, number 16, Zoe Cara. Batting fourth, the designated player, number 30, Lauren Depping. Batting fifth, and playing right field, number 15, Alexis Huey. Batting sixth, and playing left field, number 10, Taylor Armstrong. Batting seventh, and working behind the plate, the catcher, number 2, Dominique Garcia. Batting eighth and playing center field, number 1, Giselle Gonzalez. And batting ninth, the shortstop, number 4, Nalia Nuanez. And in the pitching circle for game 1 for the Comets, number 5, Maddie Bedoya. The Comets are coached by Lacey Kraft, assisted by Megan Wahoops, Farrah Stephanie, and Mark Eldridge. And now, if you could all please rise if you are able, and remove your ball caps for the playing of our national anthem. play 2. On our pitcher, Manny Bedoya, ready to offer the first delivery of Game 1. Leading off for the Chargers for the top of the first inning, the center fielder.
As far as you can imagine, teams have a little bad blood, so should be an exciting 2 games here today as Bedoya leading it off in the pitcher circle tonight for the Comets. As that first pitch is in there for a strike.
Yeah, Manny Bedoya, one of the key pitchers on this Palomar squad. 1.13 ERA through 56 innings of work so far this season.
Second one, foul back for strike 2. Up to the plate for the Chargers is Mania Kyle, batting .329 on the year. Bedoya up 0-2 in the count. Kyle showing bunt, pulls it back. That one's outside for ball 1.
Yeah, the Cypress offense hitting .287 as a team. Palomar in the 400s hitting .432. So big discrepancy in the offenses here today.
This one fouled back as Kyle will stay alive in the 2-strike count.
It was good for Bedoya to go inside there after going away on the first one, outside for a ball, goes inside, jams the hitter Kyle there. Now 1-2 count on her.
Kyle showing bunt again, pulls it back and fouls it back again, and we will do it one more time.
Kyle has struck out 11 times this year already, only one walk on the year.
And strikes her out to lead off the game for the Comets. Gets it a swing and miss on that high and inside pitch for out number 1.
Yeah, and we've seen Bedoya do that really all year long, just consistently pound the zone and get these strikeouts. That's something that she does very, very well.
That first pitch outside for a ball. Up now for the Chargers is Michaela Motis. She's batting .287 for Cypress this year. The 1-0 pitch from Bedoya. Swung on, grounded to Lutz. Throw on the first is in time for out number 2.
It's a way to get it done. Just put the ball in play and let your fielders do the work. And you know, Brianna Lutz is just one of the best players on this team. An elite fielder at the third base position. Easy second out of the inning there.
First pitch from Bedoya is low for ball 1. As Carly Parmenter will step into the box for the Chargers. She's had a great year, batting .361. The 1-0 pitch. swung on for strike one.
Great pitch from Bedoya. The batter just a little late on that one there on the outside edge.
Now the 1-1 from Bedoya. Swung on and missed again. Strike two. Batter to chase upstairs.
I think what's so good about Bedoya too is just she's able to pitch in the zone. She has 21 walks on the year, but she's able to effectively pitch and throw strikes, which is just going to serve you so well.
Especially when you have such a strong team in the field behind you. You can put it over the plate as much as you want. That one outside for ball two.
It was a good take from the hitter there. That one seemed to just miss the upper outside corner. Evens up the count.
You want to see her maybe mixing a little off speed here. Try to get her to swing and miss. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That one line and caught by Armstrong. What a play. And a 1-2-3 inning for the Comets as they'll head into the bottom half of the first inning. We're still tied 0-0.
No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base. After one half inning of play, your score is Cypress 0, Palomar coming to bat. Cypress pitcher Haley Tucker ready to offer her first delivery of the ballgame. Leading off the bottom of the first inning for the
All right, everybody, welcome back to the bottom half of the first inning. And leading off for the Comets is the reigning PCA Player of the Year, Brianna Lutz, looking to go back-to-back with that award. She's had a strong year, batting .578 with 7 home runs.
Yeah, she leads the state of California in average, 5th in RBI, and one of the most dominant players in all of California community college softball.
That one taken outside for ball two.
And she's got a great pitcher on the mound going against her for Cypress. Haley Tucker leads the state in wins, number 1 in the conference in strikeouts, and number 3 in ERA.
Lutz fouls this one down the third base line.
Yeah, Haley Tucker in 132 innings pitched already this season, a 1.59 ERA, and 81 strikeouts.
That 2-1 pitch taken high for ball 3.
And this is Lutz showing her plate discipline. You know, you don't hit close to 600 swinging at pitches out of the zone. She's a really good hitter when balls are in the strike zone.
Now Lutz lines this one to left center field, and it's going to be caught by the center fielder out there for out number 1.
Yeah, how about that center fielder showing some range there for Cypress, really getting to that ball in the gap, reaching out and making a nice play.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 11, Josephine Huberger.
Now for the Comets is the second baseman, Josephine Huberger. She's having a strong year as well, batting .447. First pitch. Another shot into left center field. This one's going to be caught as well. So 2 quick outs for the Chargers to start off the bottom of the first inning.
Yeah, I mean, once again, that center fielder, Kyle, for Cypress is just showing off her range and her speed. Another ball almost in the gap there.
Now for the Comets, it'll be the first baseman, Zoe Karam. That one taken high for ball 1. Karam batting .456 so far this season.
Yeah, tied with Lauren Depping with 5 home runs, second on this Comets team.
That 1-0 pitch taken low and inside for ball 2. Comets do a very good job not swinging at pitches outside of the zone. Now Karam in a great hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. This one swung on deep left field. And this one is gone. Zoe Karam, home run to left field, and the Comets take an early lead in the first inning, 1-0.
How about that ball? Absolutely crushed down the left field line. Her 6th home run of the season. And just like that, Comets are up 1-0 over this Cypress squad.
And the Comets give it a little swag chain there as they take an early lead against a very strong opponent. Tucker did a great job getting 2 quick outs. But Karam steps up in the hitter's count and belts that one to left field and puts the Comets up early here in game 1.
Yeah, Karam really got under that ball, and the wind kind of helped guide it out, but I mean, give her credit, she really put a nice piece on that ball.
Batting fourth, the designated player, number 30, Lauren Depping.
And now another power hitter steps up for Palomar. It's Lauren Depping, batting .500. She'll take that first pitch low for ball 1.
Yeah, Depping, well, I guess she's now 3rd on the team in homers with 5. Karam just hit her 6th. We'll see what she can do here.
This one popped back. Foul to be strike 1.
Still waiting for a pop-up to come right over here and make a cool play on the mic.
That being a very strong player for the Comets. As this one is taken high and inside for ball 2. She was originally committed to the University of Nevada, but after some coaching changes, decided to go the JUCO route and has had a great season so far for Palomar, and a strong case why they're ranked so highly. Now this one down the left field line will be fouled.
Yeah,
into the sun.
Misplayed there by the left fielder. She kind of overran it. Maybe the wind might have took it a little bit. Fortunately, it falls foul, so we'll redo that there.
Now Depping will have a second chance, try to put this one in play. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And swung on and missed for the strikeout. But the Comets, from Karam's homer, take the lead 1-0 heading into the top half of the second inning. And we will be right back after this commercial break.
One base hit. There were no runners left on base. After 1 inning of play, your score now, Palomar College 1.
So, it's time to think about college. But what are you going to study? Let us help. We're Palomar College, and we train for success. The transportation sector is rapidly shifting from fossil fuels to alternative fuels. The demand for qualified technicians has never been higher. Our program addresses the current needs of the industry with an eye toward the future. Your new career in zero-emissions vehicle technologies is waiting, and Palomar will get you there.
Second inning for the Chargers. Batting fourth in the order, the third baseman, number 6, Michaela Galaviz.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the top half of the second inning. This first pitch taken high for ball 1.
That one just missed.
Up to the plate for the Chargers is Michaela Galaviz, batting .387. And the 1-0 pitch from Bedoya, high for ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. That one in there for strike 1. Two one is in there for strike 2.
Yeah, not sure what Galovich, the batter's waiting for there. I mean, 2 back-to-back pitches right down the middle. Not even moving the bat off the shoulder there.
Bedoya has battled back after falling 2-0. Here comes a 2-2 pitch. Taken down low. Full count now.
That's a great pitch from Bedoya. I mean, that one's right on the edge with 2 strikes. So that's a tough pitch to take there.
Both teams show that they're not going to swing at pitches outside of the zone. This one fouled back. And the 3-2 again is outside for ball 4. So a leadoff walk for Galaviz.
Yeah, Bedoya's had some trouble throughout the course of the season with the free pass. She has, sorry, let me pull it up. She has 81 strikeouts, 21 walks on the season. So she is prone to throwing, you know, the balls and getting these runners on base.
Looks like Cypress is going to make an early change, getting the pinch runner in there. Pinch runner is going to be Monique Rojas. As up to the plate will be Jada Maldonado, batting .250. Showing bunt, lays it down. Throw to first is in time. And Maldonado did her job that time, advancing the runner to second.
Yeah, that's just a textbook bunt right there from Cypress, moving the runner over, sacrificing the out at first base. Well played from the Comets, though, to get the out at first.
Showing bunt, pulls it back, but it's in there for a strike.
Yeah, but this Cypress team have no home runs as a team on the season, so I think we're going to see a lot of small ball this afternoon in these 2 games. Moving runners, hit and run, trying to put the ball in play to do anything they can to score some runs against this Comet team.
Here comes the 0-1 pitch. That one just low for ball 1. As at the plate for the Chargers is Madeline Winya. She struggled so far this year, batting just 167. Gotta wonder if they, as you mentioned, play small ball, try to bunt the runner to get closer to scoring. This one, check swing is caught by Karam, foul number 2. Huge break there for the Comets. You can kind of see in that swing as he was trying to pull it back. Now up is Tina Payne, batting just 194 on the season. First pitch outside for ball 1.
This Cypress team last season made it all the way to the state championship game, eventually losing to Fullerton College, but this is one of the most premier programs in the state.
1-0 pitch from Bedoya, swung on to the center fielder. This one gets down, throw to the plate, is not in time as Payne gets a 2-out RBI single, and we are tied up at 1 apiece here in the top of the second inning.
Batting 8th, the designated player, number 1, Aaliyah Hill.
Now up for the Chargers is the designated player, Aaliyah Hill. She's been a strong candidate, batting .419. And she'll try to bunt this one to Lutz. Lutz throw to first, offline, as the runner will advance to third base.
And you're seeing that small ball really come into effect here. I mean, the bunt earlier in the inning helped score that run to tie the game, and then you see here on that little dribbler to Lutz, and the throw just outside off line. Runners at the corners, 2 outs now.
As it'll bring up the left fielder, Jazzy Lopez, batting .238 on the season.
Batting 9th, the left fielder, number 15, Jazzy Lopez.
She has a chance to do some damage here in the second inning. With runners on the corners, 2 outs. The pitch from Bedoya is in there for strike 1 as Lopez is showing bunt.
And this would be a really interesting spot to bunt here with the runner on third and 2 outs in the inning. If you're the Comets, you just want to go and get the easiest out, wherever that may be, if they do indeed lay down this bunt.
Here comes the 0-1 pitch, showing bunt again, pulls it back. That one was high for ball.
And the runner at first just walked all the way over to second base. There's now 2 runners in scoring position for Cypress.
See if the game plan changes here for Lopez. Now with the chance to drive in a potential 2 runs. The 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Nice pitch there from Bedoya.
Yeah, Lopez was late on that pitch down the middle there.
Now a timeout taken by Cypress.
Yeah, I got to imagine the Cypress coach right now is telling Lopez, hey, you just got to smack the ball, get it over the fielders in the infield, put it into the outfield. You know, we scored 2 runs and we're up in this ball game here.
Now the 1-2 pitch to Lopez. just misses the outside part of the plate.
And I can't believe Bedoya doesn't get the call there. I mean, that one is right on the black there. Would have been strike 3, ends the inning.
You could hear everyone here at the Comets Stadium. They all thought it was strike 3. This one upstairs for ball 3, full count.
And this is a pretty big moment right here. Bedoya, you know, if she walks Lopez here, bases loaded for the top of the order, or will she punch out and get out of this inning?
Here's a 3-2 pitch to Lopez, fouled back. She was just under that pitch. She put that one right over the heart of the plate. Maybe lucky that she just got underneath that one. Here's the 3-2 again from Bedoya. And strike 3. A huge break there for Bedoya as the Chargers do tie it up to make it 1-1. But Bedoya able to limit the damage there. And we will be right back for the bottom half of the second inning. Score is 1-1.
Score now. Comets 1, Chargers 1. Palomar coming into today's game as the number 2 ranked team in the state in the latest state rankings, a record of 22 wins and 2 losses after a 9-3 win on Thursday over San Diego City. That victory lifted Palomar's record in conference 22-8-0.
Are you interested in how language and communication can help shed light on global issues, struggles, and stories? Are you fascinated by building a world where people connect to each other through language, philosophy, ideas, and cultural expression? If so, then Humanities and Languages is the right Palomar pathway for you. This pathway prepares you to transfer to the UCs, CSUs, private and out-of-state universities.
So, it's time to think about college.
Or you can earn a certificate or degree and go straight to work.
We're Palomar College.
Some of the degrees and certificates in this pathway include
the transportation sector
American
is
Sign Language
shifting,
or English
from fossil
translation
fuels
and
to
interpreting,
alternative fuels.
English,
The demand for
philosophy,
qualified
and world
technicians
languages.
has never been higher.
Ready to learn more?
Our program
To view all of the
addresses
degrees and
current needs of the
certificates in the
industry
Humanities
with an
and
eye
Languages
toward the future.
pathway, be
Your
sure
new
to visit
career
the
in
Palomar
zero emissions
Pathways
vehicle
mapper on the college
technologies
website.
is waiting, and Palomar will get you there.
All right, everybody, we are back for the bottom of the second inning. The score is 1-1 as the Cypress Chargers got an RBI single to tie it up. As now up to the plate for the Comets is Alexis Huey, having a strong year, batting .438. His first pitch popped up into the infield and is caught by the shortstop for out number 1.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, number 10, Taylor Armstrong.
Now to bring up the left-handed left fielder, Taylor Armstrong. Batting .433 this year. Lays down a beautiful bunt. Throwing to first is off target. And she gets on with a bunt single.
It's a beautiful bunt. Dropped it right in front of the plate, right on that line, and able to beat out the throw at first base.
Batting 7th, the catcher, number 2, Dominique Garcia.
That'll bring up the catcher, Dominique Garcia. She has a .417 batting average coming into this game. That first pitch is taken low and inside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Low for ball 2. That one is slapped into left field. It'll get down. Runner will hold at second, but it's a 1-out single for Garcia.
It's a nice rip there. Garcia moving the runner into scoring position. And now the Comets, you know, they have something brewing here in this inning.
It's going to bring up Giselle Gonzalez. She's had 16 RBIs already this year. Now a chance to add on a couple more. That first pitch is in there for a strike.
How about Gonzalez this season at the plate, hitting .500 on the year with 16 RBIs, slugging .703.
This one popped up at third baseman but dropped. Tags the runner for out 2.
It's a good play by the shortstop there. The ball off the glove of the third baseman, but the shortstop recovers it and realizes the only play is the force out at third base, or the tag actually at third base.
Bring up Nalia Nuanez, batting .275 for the Comets. This lineup for Palomar, extremely strong, really no holes from 1 to 9. Any player at any moment can make a huge impact in these games. Now Cypress is going to take a quick mound visit.
I think this is a big opportunity for the Comets here. You have 2 runners on base. You're a batter away from the top of the order. Brianna Lutz is on deck. You really want to get her up to the plate with the bases loaded and have an opportunity to take back the lead here.
Yeah, that's probably something along the lines of what Cypress is saying right now. If Nuanez can get on base and either drive in a run or load them up for Lutz, we've seen her do damage many times. Already 7 home runs and a grand slam a couple weeks ago against Fullerton. That was also in the second inning. This is already the second time in this game where Cypress has taken a timeout. This Palomar team strikes fear into all of their opponents.
It's a pretty long mound visit anyways. I mean, umpire was out there. He wasn't even telling them to hurry it up.
Let's see what Nuanez can do. Count is 1-0. Two outs, 2 runners on. The 1-0 pitch. Grounded to the second baseman. Throw is in time for out number 3. So the Comets get a couple runners on, but can't do anything with it. The score stays 1-1 as we will head to the top of the 3rd inning, and we will be right back.
After 2 innings of play, your score remains.
So, it's time to think about college. But what are you going to study?
Are you interested in how language and communication can help shed light on global issues, struggles, and stories?
How about air conditioning and refrigeration? Experienced tradespeople are retiring, and equipment is becoming more sophisticated. So there's a tremendous need for entry-level heating and air conditioning technicians. Get your hands on the latest HVAC units in our state-of-the-art lab. Let our experienced staff break down the technical knowledge. Their training will give you everything you need to thrive in this exciting industry.
What are you going to study? Let us help. We're Palomar College, and we train for success. The transportation sector is rapidly shifting from fossil fuels to alternative fuels. The demand for qualified technicians has never been higher.
In as little as
Our
one
program
semester,
addresses
you can
the
go from
current
beginner
needs of
to
the industry
employment
with an
ready.
eye toward the future.
We receive
Your new
numerous
career
requests.
in zero-emissions vehicle technologies is waiting, and Palomar will get you there.
Semester from local companies looking to hire students. So start your career with one of the highest paying specialties in the service industry. Your new career is waiting, and Palomar will get you there.
Leading off the top of the 3rd for the Chargers, the center fielder, number 7, Renea Kyle.
All right, everybody, welcome back for the top half of this 3rd inning. Score is 1-1. We're back to the top of the lineup for the Chargers. It's Nania Kyle. She struck out in her first plate appearance as that first pitch is taken high and outside for ball one.
And Kyle is #1 in the Orange Empire Conference in stolen bases. She's got 23 on the year, so if she gets on base, don't be surprised if she goes and takes off.
This one slap popped up to the shortstop and is caught for out #1. Nice play that time by Nuanez battling the sun.
The shortstop, number 24, Michaela Motis.
As it'll bring up Michaela Motis. She grounded out to Lutz her first time up. This pitch from Bedoya high for ball one. The 1-0 pitch is in there for strike one. Here comes the 1-1 in the dirt for ball two. Two-one pitch. Strike two.
Great pitch in the top of the zone there from Bedoya. I think the stuff up in the zone has been working very well today. She hasn't got many of the calls down low.
See if she goes upstairs again. She does, but this one's popped back and out of play. Connor's waiting for his chance for a pop fly back here.
Yeah, you'll catch it on camera. I'll make a diving play.
The 2-2 again from Bedoya. Just misses the bottom half of the zone. Full count.
And that's a good decision there to change the eye level. You know, a few pitches up in the zone, fouls one back, and then to go low there, even though you don't get the miss, it sets up this great pitch here.
Here comes the 3-2. That one taken down low. And a walk from Bedoya that time. As it'll bring up Carly Parmenter. She lined out to the second baseman her first time up.
That's already Bedoya's second walk of the afternoon.
Thought about stealing. Garcia was on it that time. Had a checker throwing it back to first. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. That one was in there for a strike.
Yeah, she tried to like poke at it there for the bunt.
See the run on first, Motes trying to play some mind games, getting a very aggressive lead. This one bunted, throwing to first, in time for out one.
Yeah, so once again this afternoon we've seen them go for the bunt to move over the runner, and you know, this is going to be one of those games. These are two great teams going back and forth. It's about who can take the extra base, who can steal the extra run.
Trying to set up Galvez, who has 16 RBIs on the year. She walked her first time up.
Showing bunt on that first pitch, so they're not going to hold back from their approach here today.
The 1-0 pitch is fouled out her feet for strike one. The 1-1 fouled, strike two.
I think this is a really big pitch for Bedoya right here. 1-2, 2 outs in the inning. This could be a statement pitch right here from Maddie Bedoya.
Here it is, the 1-2 pitch. Fouled back, we'll do it again. Galvez a strong hitter, 387 on the year, 16 RBIs, trying to drive in another one right here. The 1-2 is grounded to the pitcher. Throw is not in time, beats out the throw. Now runners on the corners with 2 outs for Cypress.
And that's a really tough play for the pitcher, Bedoya. First of all, she's left-handed, so fielding that's going to be difficult for her to throw it over to first. And then just too much speed for the runner.
It'll bring up Jada Maldonado, who sacrificed herself with a bunt in the last inning. Showing bunt again, pulls it back. That one's in there for strike one. Now back-to-back innings where Cypress has had runners in scoring position with 2 outs. Let's see if they can do anything with it this time. That one upstairs. And no throw to second as Galvez will take 2.
Yeah, trying to pump fake there, see if the runner at third would break home. She doesn't. Now 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs in the inning here.
Smart play by Garcia, not throwing that, as that could have been the leading run for Cypress. The 1-1 pitch is outside for ball 2. This one down low for ball 3, as Bedoya has struggled a little bit. As you mentioned, already had 2 walks in this game, and now 3 balls to start it off to Maldonado.
Yeah, and these batters for Cypress, they're not biting at the pitches low in the zone, but when it's up, you know, they have a better chance.
3-1, grounded to Lutz. Throw to first is in time. So Cypress gets a couple runners on, but no runs come across. We're still knotted up at 1 apiece, as we will be right back for the bottom half of the 3rd inning, as Lutz will lead it off. We will be right back.
Are you interested in a career in the global marketplace where you can own your own business or become a manager leading a business team? Do you want to use your creativity in advertising, marketing, and social media? Would you like to apply your skills in supply chain and logistics, or manage budgets in accounting and finance? If so, then business is the right Palomar pathway for you. This pathway prepares you to transfer to the UCs, CSUs, private and out-of-state universities. Or you can earn a certificate or degree and go straight to work. Some of the degrees and certificates in this pathway include accounting, business administration, business management, management information systems, and real estate. Ready to learn more? To view all of the degrees and certificates in the business pathway, be sure to visit the Palomar Pathways Mapper on the college website.
off the bottom of the third inning for the Comets, the third baseman, number 21, Brianna Lutz.
All right, everybody, welcome back for the bottom half of the third inning. We're still tied 1-1 as it brings up Brianna Lutz, the deadly hitter, already 7 home runs on the year, looking for number 8. This one lined into right field. This one's going to get down. She's heading for 2. Slides in safely, and now will advance to the ill-advised throw. And she'll take third. A leadoff double advances to third for Brianna Lutz to start it off in the third inning for the Comets.
First pitch swinging, absolutely rips it down the line, showing off her speed as well. What a statement from the leadoff hitter in this lineup to start out this third inning.
It'll now bring up Josephine Huberger, who flew out to center field last time, and a chance to drive in the run, give the Comets back the lead. First pitch taken high and outside for ball 1.
And we're going to need the exit velo off the bat of Lutz on that one. She absolutely ripped that ball.
Yeah.
Smoked it down the line.
That was a hot shot into right field. A 1-0 pitch. Inside, fouled off. Way out of play. That was going into the street. Watch out. Huberger has 21 RBIs. This one popped up into the infield, and it's caught for out number 1. Now it'll bring up Zoe Karam. She homered to deep left field last time up for the Comets. See if she can do it again here.
Yeah, Lutz is only a few feet away at third base.
This one popped up, but out of play for strike 1. This one taken high for ball 1. Karam now has 24 RBIs on the year after that solo shot back in the first inning. Down low for ball 2.
And that's a great take down low in the zone. And that one, very well, you could have pulled the trigger on it.
The 2-1 pitch to Karam. Swung on, deep left center field. This one is gone. Zoe Karam, 2 ABs, 2 home runs, and she retakes the lead for the Comets. It's now 3-1 in the third inning.
And her second homer of the day. What a day for Zoe Karam. Gives the Comets a 3-1 lead. That ball was crushed to left center field. That one's further than her first home run, which was a shot as well.
What a blast that time from Karam. Might as well keep that swag chain on her neck the entire game. She is on fire. Exactly what the Comets needed. 2 top 5 teams in the state battling it out. Karam has driven all 3 runs for the Comets.
Now batting the designated player, number 30, Lauren Depping.
Don't let her climb the fence. Did she climb the fence?
First pitch to Depping. High for ball 1. She struck out in her first plate appearance.
That was an absolute no-doubter off the bat of Karam. Crushed that one.
Taken high again for ball 2.
And she's now tied with Brianna Lutz. 7 homers for this Comets team. between Lutz and Zoe Karam.
That one in there for strike one. Yeah, this top half of the Comets lineup, a lot of power. This one swung on and fouled down the first base line. Here comes the 2-2 to Depping. This one grounded to third baseman. Nice play to fielder, but the throw is not in time. She is safe. An infield hit that time for Lauren Depping. There's still only one out for the Comets.
That was a nice play from the third baseman to keep it in front of her. Not allow that to go into the outfield for extra bases. But Depping, just a few steps ahead on these 60-foot bases, able to get in there safely.
That first pitch to Huey is in there for strike one. She popped up her first time to the shortstop Motis. Here's the 0-1. Line in the center field. This one's going to get down for a base hit. She advances Depping. Now 2 on, just 1 out for the Comets. And a potential big inning coming, as they've already had 2 come across the plate so far.
Great piece of hitting there from Hui, just going right up the middle, not trying to do too much. Now they got 2 runners on for Armstrong here.
Armstrong had a bunt single her first time up, as you see the corners in for the Cypress defense. Armstrong with a swing, and no one was out there in center field. This one's going to get down. She's taking second, and 2 runs will come across for the Comets. And already a 4-run inning for Palomar, as they jumped out on top big time. It's 5-1.
And you saw the center fielder playing a little bit to the shortstop side of center field, and that ball goes into the right center field gap. No chance for a play. Beautiful 2 RBI double to extend this lead. And what a statement inning from this Comets team. Not letting this number 5 ranked Cypress squad get into their heads, and they're just continuing to play their brand of softball.
That was a huge at-bat that time from Armstrong. You saw the first baseman and third baseman play in. They were watching for the bunt. That's what she did last time to get on base. But she swung and almost took that one out of here. It's now going to bring up Dominique Garcia. She singled her last time up. Chance to do some more damage for the Comets in this 3rd inning. Tucker was pretty lights out those first 2 innings. Just let up the 1 home run. As this one is popped back. Chance to make the out. And miscommunication from the Chargers. That one will fall foul off of the shortstop and the catcher. Nobody caught it.
And that ball should be all the catcher there. I mean, right behind home plate. Someone's got to call the other person off. No communication. Good break there for the Comets, though.
Looked like Gallagher's might have called her off. That's why they both kind of stepped back.
Yeah, that's something you don't want to get caught up in. You know, when you have 2 players running after the ball, you don't want to assume that the other person is going to go out there and catch it, because it leads to, just like we saw, no one getting it.
That 1-1 pitch in the dirt for ball 2. This could be a potential huge break for the Comets. That would have been out number 2. But now Garcia has a chance to put this one in play and add to this Comet lead. They've already put across 4 in this inning. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch there from Tucker.
You know, and plays like that are what these big games come down to between 2 top teams. It's those little plays. It's those blue errors. It's those missed fly balls. They really add up against good teams.
This one slapped over the shortstop's head. This one's going to get down. They're sending it to home. The throw is not in time. And a double that time from Dominique Garcia drives in a run. It's now 6-1, Comets lead.
And that was a big break for the Comets, and it results in a run to extend their lead and keep this inning alive.
That was an even bigger play because you saw earlier in that bat, as you mentioned, just those small things. They were unable to catch that pop-up behind the plate, and it ended up being an RBI double. This one slapped over the third baseman's head. It's going to get down in play. They're sending Garcia home. Throw not in time. Back-to-back RBI doubles for the Comets. It's now 7-1.
And hitting is contagious, and we've seen it this inning, starting with Brianna Lutz and her leadoff double going to third, and then you had a home run, single, double, and hitting is contagious, and the Comets are up 7-1.
Just a blow-up inning from the Cypress defense. You saw when Lutz let it off, she was just going to be at second, but a bad throw. She was able to advance to third. Not that it really mattered when Kara absolutely crushed that one for her second home run of the day. Kind of similar to Game 5 of the World Series when the Yankees had that blow-up inning, and the Dodgers ended up taking that one.
Yeah, and I mean, you can point to a bunch of little things this inning. I mean, Lutz's leadoff double, that throw a little wide allows her to go to third base. Like you said, it doesn't necessarily have too much of an impact. Karam crushed that ball. But this Palomar team, their bats have come alive this inning. I don't see any signs of them slowing down.
She's going to bring up Nuanez. She takes that first pitch for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. High for ball 2.
There's a new left fielder in the game for Cypress. It's Dempsey Wood taking over for Jazzy Lopez out there in left field.
Interesting to see how many changes the Cypress Tigers have already made early in this game. That one caught the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
And it's good to see the patient approaches from this Comets team despite the success this inning. Taking their time, waiting for that pitch.
Ooh. That one was called strike 2. Interesting call there.
Yeah, and I don't think Nuanez has had a strike, a real strike called on her this entire at bat.
2-2 pitch. Grounded to the second baseman. Throw in time for out 2. As Gonzalez will take third. And we're back. The Comets have batted around. It'll bring up Lutz again.
The third baseman, number 21, Brianna Lutz.
Lutz had that double to lead off this inning. Takes that one low for ball 1.
And you have to be so careful with a hitter like this. Number 1 in the state in batting average. If she gets a pitch in the zone, she is going to crush it.
Yeah, she already has 37 RBIs this year, 7 home runs. She's now tied with Karam, who came in this game with 5. She's already had 2 leave the yard. Boots the power hitter, gets a 2-0 pitch. This one down to the first baseman. Bobbled, but steps on the bag for out number 3. But not before the Comets have a huge inning. It's 6 to come across the plate, and they have taken a huge lead. It's 7-1 as we head into the top half of the 4th inning. And we will be right back after this quick commercial break.
One runner left on base.
Are you interested in a career protecting people and working with the public during times of crisis? Or do you want to work in a medical setting and help people recover from accidents or illnesses and live a healthy and fulfilling life? If so, then Health and Public Service is the right Palomar pathway for you. This pathway prepares you to transfer to the UCs, CSUs, private and out-of-state universities. Or you can earn a certificate or degree and go straight to work. Some of the degrees and certificates in this pathway include Administration of Justice, Nursing, Basic Police Academy, Fire Technology and Fire Academy, Paramedic Training, and Registered Dental Assistant. Ready to learn more? To view all of the degrees and certificates in the Health and Public Service pathway, be sure to visit the Palomar Pathways Mapper on the college website.
Leading off the top of the fourth inning for the Chargers.
All right, everybody, welcome back. It is the top of the fourth inning. The Comets lead 7-1 over number 5 ranked Cypress. As leading off this inning will be Madeline Winya. She popped up to the first baseman her first time up. And strike one from Bedoya. This one popped up. Karam has a chance to make the play. She does. Nice play by Karam for out number 1. Karam has done it all here today. 2 home runs on offense and a great play there on defense. It'll bring up Tina Payne. She had that RBI single back in the second inning. This one grounded up the middle. And in time for out 2. Nice play by the Comet defense that time.
Yeah, what a play from Wanya's. Absolute missile over to first base. Knew she didn't have a lot of time to make a throw, yet made an on-time, beautiful throw.
Yeah, she had to get on her horse just to be able to get to that ball. And fired that one in for out number 2. That first pitch from Bedoya in there for strike 1.
And that's what you want out of your shortstop. You want a real, defensive shortstop. That's the position most of the ball is going to get hit there. Leader of the infield. You got to be able to have range, have an arm. Wanya's showing it there.
This one swung on and missed for strike 2. And it is Aaliyah Hill up to the plate for the Chargers. She got on base via error her last time up. The 0-2 from Bedoya, slapped foul.
Bedoya's came out strong in this inning after the long half inning with the Comets offense exploding. She's come out here looking super sharp.
The 0-2 again from Bedoya. Downstairs for ball 1. Now pitching with a 6-run lead. You can kind of put a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. As you've seen, 2 great plays from this Comet defense. This one slapped and is caught by the left fielder for out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning for the Comets as they will head back up to the plate. Already up by 6, it's 7-1. As we will be right back after this commercial break.
Fourth inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base. After 3.5, so remains Palomar 7, Cypress West.
Are you interested in a career protecting people and working with the public during times of crisis? Or do you want to work in a medical setting and help people recover from accidents or illnesses and live a healthy and fulfilling life? If so, then Health and Public Service is the right Palomar pathway for you. This pathway prepares you to transfer to the UCs, CSUs, private and out-of-state universities. Or you can earn a certificate or degree and go straight to work. Some of the degrees and certificates in this pathway include Administration of Justice, Nursing, Basic Police Academy, Fire Technology and Fire Academy, Paramedic Training, and Registered Dental Assistant. Ready to learn more? To view all of the degrees and certificates in the Health and Public Service pathway, be sure to visit the Palomar Pathways Mapper on the college website.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth inning for the Comets, the second baseman, number 11, goes to the...
All right, everybody, we are back for the bottom of the fourth inning. Leading it off will be Josephine Huberger. She's 0 for 2 today. First pitch is swung on. Nice pitch there from Tucker.
Yeah, that pitch had some dive to it at the last second. Huberger's bat right on plane and then just dropped off the table at the last second.
Next pitch inside, ball one. This one grounded foul for strike two. Huberger showing bunt, pulls it back, and gets her a swing and miss for the strikeout.
Yeah, that was a good pitch from Tucker. Got Huberger out in front on that pitch outside. Looks like we'll have a pitching change here.
Yeah, as it brings up Zoe Karam, who has already taken 2 out of this ballpark against Tucker.
The new pitcher for Cypress will be Giselle Del Castillo, a 3.5 ERA in 26 innings pitched, 10 strikeouts, allowed 13 runs.
See Karam on deck right there, trying to time her up, looking for home run number 3. And to take the home run lead away from Lutz for this Palomar team.
Yeah, the pitching change for the Chargers. Now in the circle, number 34, Giselle Del Castillo.
Let's see what Karam can do against this new pitcher in the circle for the Chargers. That one outside for ball one.
Yeah, I wonder how Cypress is going to pitch Karam really the rest of the day. Not only in this game, but in our second game here. And look, she's already 2 for 2 with 2 homers. She's such a fearsome hitter at the plate.
That one in there for strike one. And not the game that we expected, with 2 strong pitchers in the pitching circle for both teams. But this Comet team is just so good at the plate that they lead by 6. Karam took a hack there, but missed for strike 2.
Yeah, she saw that one hanging up there in the zone, and she was thinking about home run number 3 right there.
The 1-2 pitch from Del Castillo. up high for ball 2. This one fouled by the first base line. So Tucker's day ended after just 3 1/3 inning. She lit up 7 runs off of 10 hits.
Yeah, not the day you expected from her. One of the elite pitchers in the OEC.
This one hit high to left field. She's under it and caught for out number 2.
The designated player, number 30, Lauren.
Now up is Lauren Depping. She's 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single. This one lined and foul.
Just a little bit out in front there was Depping.
That one was hit hard, just barely went out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Low for ball 1. The 1-1 to Depping. High, ball 2. Depping gets his one to stay in this time. And she's going to try to take second. No throw, and she's in there with a double.
Yeah, that time she was able to stay on play and whips that one right, sneaks it right through the line into the left field corner. Runner on second, 2 out in the inning now.
Looks like the Comets are going to bring in a pinch runner for Depping.
For the Comets, pinch running for Depping at second base. Number 22, Paige.
And this is a huge spot here for Palomar, where if they can get 2 runs across and then hold Cypress to no runs in the next inning, that'll end it via run rule,
Alexis Huey.
as it'll bring up Alexis Huey. She's 1 for 2 with a single.
Yeah, and Paige McLeod will be the pinch runner at second.
That one catch the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Huey having a very solid year, 438 at the plate, 12 RBIs. The 0-1 is slapped in the right center field. This one's going to get down, and a run will come across. And it's a 2-out RBI single from Alexis Huey, as the Comets now lead 8-1 in the 4th.
Great piece of hitting there, and that pinch runner pays off, easily scoring. And this Comets offense today has just continued to put the ball in play, and has just been fabulous on offense in game 1 of our doubleheader.
It's now going to bring up Taylor Armstrong. She's 2 for 2 with a bunt single and a double. And going for second, throw is not in time. Huey able to take second there.
Yeah, the Comets want this game. I mean, you're up 8-1 stealing second base. You're trying to win this game right here in this inning.
Yeah, Comets have a chance. If they can get one more run, hold Cypress to nothing in the next inning, they're going to take game 1 of this doubleheader in 5. This one swung on right back where it came from. This one's going to get down and send the runner home. No throw. The Comets now lead by 8. It's 9-1.
And that's exactly why Coach Kraft sent that runner, Huey, to steal second base, to put her in a scoring position, and that single into center field brings it to a 9-1 ball game, 8-run lead for the Comets. And I'll be honest, this is not what we expected coming into this game, not one bit.
Now, 2 top 5 teams in the state. You don't expect this one to be a potential run rule ending. But a huge 2-out rally from the Comets, as Depping had that double and then back-to-back RBI singles to put 2 on the board in this inning for the Comets. This one popped up to the shortstop, and nice play for out number 3. But the Comets have a chance to end it. If they could go scoreless again, we'll be right back for the top half of this 5th inning after this quick commercial break.
The 4th inning, but not before adding to their lead, scoring 2 runs.
So we have anthropology days. Today is the first day. It was pretty much all activities and games, getting people who don't know about anthropology either interested or just introduce them to it.
We're trying to demonstrate the different areas of anthropology and show students that we have a lot to offer and that it can be a great major for a lot of people.
Leading off the top of the 5th inning for the Chargers, the left fielder number 77, Dempsey Wood.
Oh yeah, thanks.
All right, everybody, welcome back for the top of the 5th inning. Comets lead 9-1, and Cypress has a new batter at the plate. It's Dempsey Wood coming in for Jazzy Lopez. That first pitch in there for a strike.
Wood hitting .400 on the year. 21 games, only 5 at-bats.
This one popped back for strike 2. The 0-2 from Bedoya. Pop back again.
And looking at the last 3 matchups between Palomar and Cypress, just to paint how surprising the score of this game is. 4-0, 3-1, 7-1 were the final score of the last 3 matchups between these 2 squads. It's currently 9-1 Comets.
That one just outside for ball 1. Yeah, definitely not the game I don't think anyone expected, especially Cypress. That one high for ball 2.
It took longer, right?
Here comes a 2-2 from Bedoya. And strike 3 gets her looking for out number 1.
What a great pitch from Bedoya on the outside corner, freezes the batter there.
And now 3 strikeouts in this game for Bedoya as we're back to the top of the lineup. Bring up Nania Kyle. She's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. pitch. Up high, ball 2. Slapped, grounded back to the pitcher. This one's going to get into the outfield for a 1-out single for Kyle.
First hit of the ball game for Kyle. Gets on base, and Palomar's got to watch her. She's got 23 steals, leading this team and leading her conference. So we have a potential movement over at first base.
And you already know the Chargers are going to be playing for 1 run just to try to push this one into the next half of the inning. Thought about going there.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Chargers drop a bunt down here to safely move the runner over.
Michaela Motis up to the plate. She is 0 for 1 with a walk.
Now we'll have assistant Mark Eldridge go out there, talk to Bedoya and the rest of this infield.
It's a huge spot for Palomar here. Already 1 out in the inning, 1 runner on. But back to the top of the lineup. Cypress is looking to stay alive, keep this game moving. Here comes the 2-0 pitch from Bedoya. And low for ball 3.
Man, that's a good pitch right there from Bedoya.
That one just missed. But Motis now on a 3-0 count. See if she has the green light. That one in there, strike 1. Interesting call to not swing when you're down by 8. When that pitch was right over the heart of the plate. This one chopped. It'll get into left field. Runner moves up just 1 base, but 2 on, only 1 out for the Chargers.
Good piece of hitting there from Motis, ripping it through the 5-6 hole in the infield into left field. Now they got a runner in scoring position to possibly keep this game alive.
As it brings up Carly Parmenter, she's 0 for 2, but she's batting .361 with 17 RBIs on the year. She's showing bunt, pulls it back. Bedoya not getting any friendly calls from the ump today.
Yeah, really working for every call she's gotten this afternoon.
And that makes her outing just that much more impressive. Only let up 1 run off of 5 hits so far. Wow, another one just missed the zone for ball 2.
You gotta wonder from the umpire POV how much that missed. From us right here, and we're right behind it. I mean, that looked like right over the heart of the plate.
That one catches the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Would be huge if Bedoya can get her hit some on the ground, or even better, a strikeout. Here comes the 2-1. That one outside, ball 3. You've seen her kind of fall behind in a couple of these counts in this 5th inning. Gotta wonder if she's getting fatigued out there. 3-1. Swung on, miss. Great pitch there from Bedoya. Strike 2.
And she's got to live up in the zone. I mean, when she's up near the chest, these batters, it's hard for them to lay off. That pitch looks so good coming into the zone.
It is now full count, 1 out. And the pitch from Bedoya. Swung on and missed. Huge strikeout there from Bedoya. Fell behind in the count, 3-1. Able to battle back for a huge K, her 4th of the game.
And she's not letting these missed calls get to her. She's just continuing to do what she does best, and that's pepper the zone and get these outs. 4th strikeout on the day.
And now here it is, the potential last at-bat here of game 1 of this doubleheader. That one fouled off of Galvez. She's 1 for 1. She had a walk and a single. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Bedoya. That one up, ball 1. The 1-1. Downstairs, ball 2. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. That one downstairs again as Bedoya falls behind in another count. It's 3-1. Don't want to load the bases with a walk here. Gotta just put over the plate, let your defense make a great play like they've been doing all game. Here comes the 3-1 to Galvez. That one's fouled back, strike 2. Now here it is. Could be the last pitch we see here in game 1. Palomar has a chance to run rule number 5 ranked Cypress. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And this one, line into center field. Go to the plate, not in time. And 2 strike, 2 out, RBI single for Galvez as she keeps her Charger team alive.
The second baseman, number 10, Maldonado.
Huge swing there from Galvez with 2 strikes. Able to put that one in play. It's now 9-2. His first pitch is outside for ball 1. Nice pitch out time for strike 1. It is Maldonado up to the plate for Cypress. She's 0 for 2. That one misses for ball 2.
Man, how many missed calls has Bedoya had today? That one was, I'm not sure how that missed the zone.
Yeah, it's times like these are wish we had some StatCast or something to see where that pitch exactly was. This one popped up behind the plate and caught that time by Garcia for out number 3. So Cypress able to stay alive. They get one across. It's 9-2. But this Comet team has a chance to just get one run and end this game. As we head into the bottom half of the 5th inning, we will be right back.
2 runners left on base. After 4.5, your score now, Palomar 9. Leading off the bottom of the 5th inning for the Comets, the center fielder, number 1, Gisela Gonzalez.
All right, everybody, welcome back. We are in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Comets lead 9-2. As leading off this inning will be Giselle Gonzalez. She is 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the 3rd inning. Comets need just one run to end this game. This one hit left field, and it's not going to be caught. Gonzalez takes second. Now she's heading for third. Throw is not in time. And a lead-off triple from Giselle Gonzalez. And the winning run is just a few feet away. What a swing of the bat that time from Giselle Gonzalez. That one was almost out of here, almost ended this game.
Yeah, she absolutely belted that ball. Looks like it was going to go out. Finds its way to bounce off the wall, all the way in there for a triple.
And it looks like the Comets are going to have a pinch hitter coming in for Nadia Nuanez. It's going to be Samantha Garcia. She's batting .388 on the year with 20 RBIs and would be a huge 21st here to take down number 5 ranked Cypress.
Number 7, Samantha Garcia.
First pitch is in there. First strike. Cypress has the infield in. Interesting move when all the Comets need is just ball to the outfield. You saw the speed on the base pass from Gonzalez heading all the way to third. That one somehow caught the outside part of the plate for strike 2. And now a mound visit coming from Cypress. Yet another break in the action caused by this Cypress team.
I've never seen a coach walk out with a glove to a mound visit before, so that's a first.
Gotta show them how it's done, Connor.
Someone needs to check the glove.
Got some sticky stuff on the ball, is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying nothing.
I'm just gonna come out and check the glove.
I want to take a minute to thank everyone for tuning in to today's stream. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the Palomar Athletics page. Make sure you stay tuned to game 2 of our doubleheader coming shortly after this one concludes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Garcia. Outside, ball 1. Samantha Garcia pitch hitting, and a chance of just one huge swing of the bat to end it right here. Down low, ball 2, great take.
Yeah, phenomenal take there. Able to hold back. Infield playing in for Cypress.
The 2-2 pitch to Garcia. Hits her. And she will take first. And that'll bring up the reigning PCA Conference Player of the Year, Brianna Lutz. As Nuanez will come back into the game to pinch run for Garcia. But really, all that matters is that runner on third, Gonzalez. If she can score, this game is over.
Yeah, we've seen her do it before. She had a game-winning, I guess, walk-off home run a few weeks ago. Has a chance to do it here.
This one hit into right field. The runner's going to tag up. Go to the plate. Is not in time. And that one is going to end this ball game from a sacrifice fly from Brianna Lutz. And the number 2 ranked Palomar Comets take down number 5 Cypress here in game 1 of this doubleheader in just 5 innings. They win it 10-2 in this game. Connor, what are some of your thoughts here in this first game of the doubleheader?
Yeah, how about the Comets offense really exploding? I mean, we've seen it all year. But when you're going against the team number 5 in the state, not really expected for them to have such an outburst today. And I thought the pitching was good too. Bedoya had some struggle with finding the strike zone. In a great spot for a treat in game 2 of our doubleheader.
Yeah, Palomar with an absolute stunning performance, especially in that 3rd inning, putting up 6 runs. You saw Zoe Karam hit 2 out of here, and just an all-time performance from the Palomar Comets. And make sure that you stay tuned for game 2 of this doubleheader. We are not done with game 1 yet. We have a quick interview with Connor and I coming up right after this, but make sure that you stay tuned for game 2 coming up shortly after this break.